Good morning, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. Today I'm going to cover number 25 of the Catechism, where everything starts and ends with love. This will be a great topic to discuss. Putting this on my Catechism playlist, I think you'll enjoy. So let's get into the topic. So here's number 25 of the Catechism with regards to charity. And above all, charity. What it says in the actual book, number 25. To conclude that this prologue, it is fitting to recall this pastoral principle stated by the Roman Catechism. The whole concern of doctrine and its teaching must be directed to the love that never ends. Whether something is proposed for belief, for hope, or for action, the love of our Lord must always be made accessible so that anyone can see that all the works of perfect Christian virtue spring from love and have no other objective than to arrive at love. That's a beautiful statement because it's a great reminder that the root of all growth of being a good, caring person, no matter where you are in life, Catholic, non-Catholic, atheist, the root of a person is love. Love is the essential to grow. It is like the resource that allows you to be yourself, to be me, more than just a person on the YouTube that you see here, but to be with friends, family, to serve in my community. Love leads to those other virtues of courage, guidance, wisdom, patience, all these other gifts you could think of that allow a person to become stronger, not just in seeing what the world has to offer, but learning how to say no to the world and many things as well. So that way you yourself are on track to do what you need to do when you recognize what it is you're called to do. So in the Catholic faith, we call that the vocation. But I'm sure every faith disciplinary group has their own way of saying vocation, their mission in life as well. Now, I would argue, okay, if it's from love that you want to spring your vocation from, can you inspire someone else using that same kind of idea out of love? I've seen some vocations where, not just in the Catholic faith, but in different areas of life where it was meant to be done from the brain, through academics, through power, through prestige, different things other than love to try to inspire someone to be great. Do they always work? Not necessarily, not always, because the corruption comes into play. If a person is not driven with something from within, the will to succeed, but also knowing that you are embracing the love of doing what you're doing. If that's not there, then as we'll see in sports, athletes retire early. People in the entertainment business, they will commit suicide. All these negative things that you see in life because the root itself for that person is not being satisfied with love. Where can you find this love? I mean, I like to think of just even the basics, even for superstars even. Writing a letter to somebody, that always plays dividends, because if you think about it, you're taking the time to write to someone some caring word, to listen, to share your thoughts with them, but to just say, hey, it's good to talk with you again. Let's continue our communication. We have our cell phones. Okay, that's one way, in the modern way, to really just break the ice, to talk with someone. When things are done with love, like the letter versus the phone, it doesn't matter which one option it is. If you just put the little effort in to do it and it's recognized by other people, then that's a good sign that, okay, that was probably done with love in a good sense. And now, what are you going to do now with regard to helping somebody else that really needs it? Are you going to give up your resources, your time, your effort? What is it that you're going to do with your love to help people in society? Now, people may look down on another person and say, oh, you only did service for a few hours today. You only helped at the very end. Oh, we didn't need you. But the thing is, that person, that contribution is still a contribution, no matter how small. And it's something big that we promote in the Catholic faith, that even if you were the last worker in the field, you still got paid the hourly wage, just like those who started early in the beginning, in the morning. Isn't it fair because you put in your time at the effort at the last second to join? That's the beauty of the idea that a sinner someone who may have lost their way in life, maybe lost their momentum, kind of fell off the tracks, came back in time to just participate and to be with the team. At the end, as it states there in the Catechism, it comes back to love. And heaven, yes, heaven is where we should be. Wanting to go, to be with our friends and family. I always say at the table of plenty. I'm always thinking of all the food and all the celebration we can have out there with other people. Talking with people from the past, catching up with family. It's going to be a joy. Now, there is the way of living a good, holy life that has to come into play. Yeah, of course. Don't sin, be good, be morally good. But does that mean that you're going to always be perfect? We're human and we're going to make mistakes. So always give yourself a little freedom to remember, okay, I messed up, I sinned, that person made a mistake. I should not judge them at all, judge myself harshly, because I know one thing. To judge myself so harshly may not always give myself the freedom to come back and bounce back to say, oh, I am loved. I can be a loving person. Because depression, suicide, kicks into play where you just don't give yourself enough love or the forgiveness to heal, to recover from those negative moments. And so with love, it allows you to overcome the negative moments, to heal and reflect and to say, yes, I made my mistake, but I can come back from this. And I can do something with my talents and help this world in a much better place, make it better, because I know where I messed up and now I know what to do. And I always like to think, wherever we sin, wherever we mess up, we come into contact with other people who are like ourselves, who want to do something good. And when we join together as a community, knowing that we're not alone, there we're starting to make the world a better place, because now we realize we're not alone and we can do something great. We're in this together to the end. So that is my self-care talk for everyone from Mike the MC on Saturday. Enjoy it. Watch college football. Enjoy your day. Have a good one, everybody.